Hey everybody, and welcome back. So today we're going to be doing something that might seem like la 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 la, but it's really important and I want you to do it right and I want you to think about it. And I also have a bunch of starter files for you. Okay, so today we are going to be writing our greeting scripts and modifying some cold invite scripts for Instagram. So in my A Note folder and in Evernote, I have a folder named scripts. See, it says A Note scripts. And what you're really gonna be leading with are ones that are Instagram new follower and then Instagram cold invite. So let me show you the different variations. Instagram new follower. I call it a burner message. I don't know why, but it says basically, I just wanna say, hey, I saw you friended, followed, whatever it's called, emoji, because I wanna add some like non-salesy, scripty stuff in there, like show my, I don't know what it's called, whatever it's called, me, and I want to say thanks. I love being in community with other women that are on health and fitness journeys and that are positive. Do you have any health or fitness goals you're currently working on? XXO, XOXO, Ash. So the key components, I believe, in this greeting script are sound like yourself. Start with something like hey and casual. I wanted to say hi and I wanted to say thanks. I wanted to say thank you and hi for either friending or following me or because I saw that you liked one of my posts. And then you want to say basically why, your why. My why is that I love being in community with other women that are on a health and fitness journey and that are positive. And then you want to end with, do you have any health or fitness goals you're working on? You do not have to end with that, but if you do, here's what happens. If you don't, and you just say like, tell me about yourself, or just thanks, then they will write back, hey, yeah, no problem. I love to work out. I love meeting new friends too. And then you're gonna be like, okay, what's next? So, what do you do? Where do you live? Oh, do you have kids? Oh yeah, I do. What about you? Oh yeah. Hey, do you have any fitness goals you're working on? Like, it just gets a little awkward, but if they come to you and they have liked your stuff or they have followed you, then they came to you. So then you're just saying, hey, I see you. Nice to meet you. You look like you're into health and fitness. I mean, you liked my page. Do you have any health and fitness goals you're working on? And then they will get back to you with their goals if they write back. And then if they need your help, that's what we do, we help people, then you have things to help them. So then you can say, respond back in whatever way, but then ultimately you're gonna invite them to a free group or a challenge group. So that's one script. This one was a little bit different. Okay, so this one was for somebody that they were doing a lot already, like really keeping themselves accountable online. And so I wanted to talk to them about coaching too. So I just changed it to say, do you have any health and fitness goals you're working on? You're really inspiring. The real thing, have you ever considered coaching others online? So that opens that door right away. We don't need to be talking about the weather or whatever. We're not being spammy either. But so here's the other thing at the beginning, or I usually do it around after, do you have any other health and fitness goals you're working on? I will pick something out that I relate, that makes me excited about their profile. And it could be like, I have to tell you, your kids are gorgeous, like seriously gorgeous. And I will write that, like seriously gorgeous. Or it might be, you're just really inspiring, or I really love the recipes that you post. They're not just healthy, I can tell you're very knowledgeable in nutrition. I'll point something very specific out whenever I see it. And the other thing is I also will add their name at the beginning. Let me show you some of the other ones I have. I have the coach free group. So I put in yellow if there's something, this is one that we had done before. So if it's yellow and we need to change, it means we need to like not just copy and paste, we need to change. So reference something that they've been talking about, look to see if they liked anything health or fitness, and then say, I don't even know if this would interest you, but I'm running an online 7-day slim down challenge next week to help women join together to bust fitness plateaus and speed up progress, kickstart their journey. I'll tell them what it's about. I already have a bunch of people on board, but I want it to be a blowout. If I gave you the details to read over, would you be willing to check it out and see if it'd be a good fit? So this would be the invite to a free group. So if I'm talking to them, they give me their goals. They're like, I want to lose 10 pounds. So I'd be like, hey, you said, okay, so you want to lose 10 pounds. That's a really good goal. I don't know if this would even interest you, but I'm running an online 7-day slim down challenge. Okay, so you ask them, thanks for following me. And then, I love following people or getting relationship with people that love health and fitness. Do you have any goals you're working on? They give you your goal. You say, wow, that's an awesome goal to lose 10 pounds. Repeat it back. And then I don't know if this would even interest you, but I'm actually running Make It Sound Like You. So take this one. So this is an invitation one to a free group, challenge group. It would be just about the same thing. So I just copied it and pasted it. And there's 2 different variations here. But there's keys in here, the script, that you don't want to lose. Like, I don't know that if this would even interest you. That kind of gives them off the hook, but at the same time, this is a direct call to action at the end. If I gave you them to read over, would you be willing to check it out? You want to get lots of yeses. So modify that. I have one for new followers on Instagram that seem like they're a health and fitness pro. So like, I wouldn't be asking them, do you have any health and fitness goals? And I just say the same thing, wanted to say thanks. I love being in community with other women that are on a health and fitness journey and that are positive. Tell me about what you do in health and fitness. Love your feed. I want to find out because I want to know and hear some aspirations. And then I might be able to ask, like, you know, what do you do for work? Would you ever want to work in health and fitness? You know, maybe they do work in health and fitness, you know, already, or it'd be like, how is it going? Like, do you feel, how long have you been doing it? Do you feel like it's a, you know, your dream job? Like, I don't know, get to the bottom of it. This is one that I made up recently that is my favorite. And this is what I will send to people if I like really get excited about looking at their feed and they're into health and fitness already. I'll say, like, let's say their name is Stacy. I'd say, Stacy, girl, we need to talk. After I saw you liked one of my pictures, I did a little Instagram stalking, minimal, I swear. You know your stuff and you're so inspiring and positive. I hope you don't mind me messaging you about this. And I'm not really sure if this would interest you, but I want to take a chance. I'm running an exclusive coach internship this month. I'm only taking 5 people. If you're all interested in hearing about this, how I was able to break into health and fitness coaching, be my own boss, and become financially free in a little over a year, I'd love to give you more detail. If I gave you the information on what it might look like for you, is that be something you'd be willing to look at? No pressure, but if I can make 6 figures with 5 kids at home, you'd be amazing. So nobody has 5 kids that, you know, you're not going to be able to use that exact thing, but you can say something like, you know, if I'm able to do this and I do this, if I'm able to do this and I work full time, if I'm able to do this and I've, you know, got 3 kids, if I'm able to do this and I have a newborn, you know, whatever, I think you would be amazing at it. So that's my favorite script, but there's a bunch of different variations. So I want you to take everything I have and break it into different scripts in a scripts folder on A-Note that's synced to Evernote. Make it so it feels really a lot like you. Make it so that you can't mess up, basically, so that you don't accidentally paste something that shouldn't be there and make you look silly, which I still do sometimes, but that you can easily just kind of like at the beginning or near the end insert some more personal details in there but without like forgetting to erase somebody's name at the beginning or insert details here. So that's what I want you to go ahead and do. That's your assignment. This might be really quick for you and like, oh, thank you, or it might take a while. The easiest thing to do is going to be to download the Word files or the Evernote file links that I'm going to provide, and then to just go into Evernote and get after you make a A-Note script file, is to open the A-Note script file in Evernote, the notebook in Evernote, like this, and then just to make new notes and just copy and paste what I have into what you have, and then go through and change it so it sounds like you. But don't be afraid of kind of the powerful parts, because this is what is going to speed up. This is literally, a lot of this is from GoPro, Eric War, and he is like the best network marketer ever, and people respond really well. So the proof is in the pudding. Let me just say that. The proof is in the pudding. People like to be thanked. They like to be seen as an individual, and you're asking them what their goals are, and you should be establishing yourself as a health and fitness person, somebody that wants to help them and somebody that is doing the vital behaviors and personal development. So it shouldn't be weird that you would ask them at all about this.